the RaVolt systems can be installed to connect to the grid or be 100% off grid. My experience thus far is it's a fantastic product at an affordable price. When I started my search for an off-grid alternative, I was first targeted by local solar companies, companies that installed the solar package, and I interviewed a number of them. The challenge that I had is that the information I received through those lengthy discussions, it seemed very conflicting in that the system size that they recommended I would require differentiated substantially across each of those companies. And I was in a situation where I really didn't know who to trust and what to do. The RaVolt solution, there were a couple things that really worked well for me. First of all, it's a standalone system. The enclosure is self-controlled from a temperature perspective, so that you don't have to have any physical infrastructure on site when you have the system installed. The engineering team, the installers can design a system, they can install a system. It's a standalone system, and you can plug into it as you're ready. Number two, as I explained earlier, because we are 100% off grid. Our build site is 0.6 of a mile from the paved road. We didn't have to run the power lines the 0.6 of a mile to get to the build site. So when folks consider cost, that's definitely part of the cost trade-off that has to be considered, and that is that if you're gonna run 0.6 of a mile of power lines, in our case, it's not straight line, it's not as the crow flies. The cost of clearing that 30-foot right-of-way would have taken time and money. The individual with whom I was working, he did very well from a non-technical perspective to explain in detail the benefits of the system that they offer. The install team did a fantastic job, very clean install in running the wires, the grounding wires and the connective wires across the PV array, and then into the enclosure. The cabling from the generator to the enclosure is all enclosed. It's a very, very clean install. Really, really impressive. Now, you may have had some situations in past experiences I have in which I've bought a car or I bought something, a significant investment, right? So something that you're pouring some heart and soul into, some money into, and you feel like after the transaction is complete, all other parties walk away. I don't feel that happen with the RaVolt team. Not only, I gave an experience just a minute ago, they helped me work through the design phase. They also helped me they've continued to be there on the tail end. Absolutely. I recommend the system to friends, family. I show it off. I believe in it. This system is doing so far what it has been advertised to do. And I'm proud of the system. I'm excited for the system. I'm excited for the independence that it's going to give us going forward. And so, yeah, I absolutely recommend the system.